Regarding our collaboration with BIT Mesra for deciphering the environmental dynamics and its impact on livelihood of Santhal Pargana region, we have respected Professor A.P. Krishna for sharing his thoughts on these aspects. Professor Krishna has more than 3 decades of research experience and is currently associated with Department of Remote Sensing BIT as Professor and Head, and nodal expert representing BIT Mesra at the India Universities and Institution Networks for Disaster Risk Reduction Forum, National Institute of Disaster Management under the Ministry of Home Affairs. In the past, he has been associated with G.B. Pant National Institute of Himalayan Environment and Development as scientist. He contributed significantly in setting up state-level disaster management faculty for the Sikkim state.
Dr. A.P. Krishna. I am currently heading the Department of Remote Sensing at Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, which is a deemed to be university, and is one of the top engineering colleges, private engineering colleges of India, and it is one of the oldest deemed to be university, or sixth, we can say, out of all the deemed universities. I have been associated with disaster management kind of concerns for a long time. To start with the latest, that I am presently working in the remote sensing department as a professor, heading the department also as a professor and head. I have been teaching some of the electives related to disaster management, where remote sensing and geoinformatics are extensively being used in disaster management. So those kind of training and exposures to our students, so that extensively I have been doing. And in addition, I was teaching earlier geosciences related subjects also, which were also directly related to geological hazards, so a lot of emphasis on that. And at present also, I am one of the nominated domain experts representing BIT Mesra in the India Universities and Institutions Network for Disaster Risk Reduction, that we say IUI and DRR, that is of National Institute of Disaster Management under Ministry of Home Affairs. So I am representing BIT Mesra on that forum since April 2021. And prior to coming to BIT Mesra, I was working as a scientist in G.B. Pant National Institute of Himalayan Environment and Development, its Sikkim unit, and I was heading that unit as scientist in charge. And during that time, somewhere during the years 2003 to 2005, I was asked by the government of Sikkim, in coordination with Ministry of Home Affairs and Government of India, to establish a state-level disaster management faculty for state of Sikkim, with funding support from Ministry of Home Affairs and Government of India. So I operationalized faculty, disaster management faculty, as faculty head and professor.
Climate change is now a reality, and its effects are widespread and devastating. This phenomenon is a threat for environmental sustainability. Studies on climate change, disaster risk reduction, and environmental sustainability are now indispensable in the wake of increasing climate change challenges. Socio-economic development is also dependent upon effective implementation of disaster risk reduction measures. Development of effective frameworks for natural resource management can become key in addressing the challenges of climate change. Hence, Leeds Connect has taken various analytical initiatives to address the challenges of climate change.
Space technology actually has come in a big way, maybe as a very kind of advanced and modern tool to support the natural resource management, and I think it is widely being used. That is by virtue of the availability of the satellite data and advanced techniques of data processing. So basically, what amount of data which is being captured by all these advanced and modern satellites. So we say Earth observation satellites. So these are all remote sensing or Earth observation satellites. So vast amount of data about our terrestrial kind of land cover and entire kind of globe being covered, and then huge amount of data. And out of that, it is still a challenge to kind of how much data we can harness. So basically, remote sensing data to be processed and kind of details of natural resources to be extracted. So in fact, we can just think of spatio-temporal kind of changes which are taking place. Spatio is spatial, that is you can say geographical kind of extent, and temporal is time dependent, so changing over the time, so temporal changes. So this is actually something it's a kind of boon to this kind of a study. So it's boon from space, we can say, in terms of natural resources management.
In this direction, the organization has collaborated with Birla Institute of Technology, a premier institute of the country, for performing studies related to environmental sustainability in the Santhal Pargana region of Jharkhand. Moreover, the organization has also taken Northeast India initiative for construing the biophysical impacts of climate change.
Remote sensing, Birla Institute of Technology, ISRA, and Leads Connect, they have already entered into an MOU last year, just before the onset of the pandemic, the COVID pandemic. So that is what I remember. So it is somewhere in February 2020 or so. So that is in fact one of the initiatives that we already have in terms of industry academia relationship, we can say, because we are now connected to an industrial partner in this field. So Leads Connect, and that is for a very good purpose, in which some Santhal Pargana related studies are already undertaken by Leads Connect, and maybe some expert inputs from us also. So that is one part, and in addition, an invitation by Leads Connect to be on their research advisory board of their operations in the northeastern India. So I am already representing this department from Birla Institute of Technology on the Leads Connect, this research advisory board. So that way we have a good connect, and we look forward to develop it more. And when they are the kind of operations that Leads Connect is actually executing, that I can say in terms of agricultural analytics and then other types of geospatial analytics also, I can say in a nutshell. So there we can have a very strong connect in future as it grows, the partnership grows and the company grows and we also grow. So that is what actually we look forward to. So I just sincerely wish that it has to be a very fruitful kind of engagement with Leads Connect of this department. It's also worthwhile to mention that our students, some of the students earlier were engaged. I think maybe to start with one student, that's what I remember, to have an internship engagement with Leads Connect. So that has been in fact helpful for the student to carry out his postgraduate dissertation work, as well as carrying out the study as per the MOU that we have with Leads Connect. So we already have these kind of engagements. And
Leads Connect has a dedicated research lab which is comprised of interdisciplinary expertise spanning from agronomy experts, remote sensing GIS experts, data analysts and scientists, artificial intelligence experts, and numerical modelers. And the company has pan-India presence in terms of field presence. In the past, the organization has delivered projects on claim and risk assessments, crop cutting experiments, and remote sensing and GIS. Moreover, Research Lab of the organization has been engaged in research and development activities related to agri-tech, climate change, and disaster management.
So, in terms of potential for research and development in the states of Jharkhand and northeastern states, it seems Leads Connect can play a good role, and their team can play a good role to look at the agricultural productivity part. In addition, changing this crop patterns also, particularly people opting for cash crops, horticultural crops. So how much quantum and how it is the trends are changing, and what are the traditional crops. So future food security and those kind of issues can be addressed with good R&D, and how it is going to factor into the socio-economic conditions of the people of these states. So I think similar conditions apply to northeastern states also. So that is one part, and another is certainly disaster management. So in terms of northeastern state, there's a lot of natural disasters which are there. So that in fact, say for example, in the state of Assam and those kind of areas, the vicinity, in that vicinity you have the problem of flood and those kind of things. Whereas you have different types of problems in northeastern state where you have the Jhum type of cultivation, that is sifting cultivation, and many other practices which are there traditionally. So that is one part to investigate and understand how it is to be, productivity is to be. sustained or enhanced, and what the socio-economic conditions can be improved. So those kind of course here in Jharkhand the kind of problem in terms of disaster management would be mostly in terms of drought conditions, drought if it is happening, failing of monsoon and drought. So those things may be more important compared to any other disaster like flood, and those things may not be that alarming for Jharkhand in terms of impacts that it can create year after year. But unlike other states, so I think that is one of the areas where emphasis can be given by going by the kind of expert teams being nurtured by this Leads Connect. As such, I think as per their objective. So my recommendation will be like going for research and development, even including into the farming practices and overall kind of scenario which is there, and trends which are there and which are changing. So those things can be studied and understood.
Besides engaging in delivering services for various prestigious projects of nodal agencies of the government, the research lab of the organization has also been working in collaboration with national and international organizations of repute for different R&D projects related to climate change and disaster management. Soon, the research team will deploy people-centric solutions for the mentioned themes.